Oh, hi guys. I know you weren't expecting a follow-up video, but there's actually a few more things I wouldn't mind talking about. So let's go ahead and check out Checkered Past again because the pictures have confirmed this time. So here's Ed, Edd and Eddy, and of course, here's Cartoon Planet. And look at this. This is kind of an unusual picture here they would show. As you can see, this is the picture they had back from the 2012 version of Cartoon Planet. That's cool. Very cool pick. Never thought they'd choose something like this, but it does work. It works for something like Cartoon Planet. So before I move on to the last thing I want to show in this video, there's actually a few more things I wouldn't mind discussing. So our junior tuber, RJ Tuber, junior tuber, I don't know what his name is, but he has a Mario icon. He wanted me to discuss about certain websites and streaming services. Okay, so here's the thing. I heard that Cartoon Network's website have shut down, as well as Boomerang streaming service. Well, that one's not going to shut down until like the next 2 more weeks, but it will shut down. Now, my thoughts on that, I think it sucks. Because I do remember going on Cartoon Network's website and playing lots of games from various shows like Regular Show, Adventure Time, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, those various Cartoon Network multiplayer games, those ones where they have various Cartoon Network shows. There was that golfing one, and there was another one with basketball one. No Looney Tunes characters featured in that one, which is shocking. So yeah, those games were cool. And yes, I did mention Adventure Time. I know I said so many times I do not like the show, but I'll admit, much like Wow Wow Wubsy, they actually do have some interesting games on there. Like there is this one where you have to play as that fire character and you have to go through many stages. That game wasn't so bad. Of course, I kind of prefer the regular show games too because they had that one based off that episode when they were going bowling and Skips was the expert at that. And of course, there's that other one when they had 3 games in 1, which was based off the first few episodes of regular show. There's 2 games based off the episode The Power, actually. There's the game when you have to launch Rigby onto that toy thing. And interestingly enough, they added the scene when after they were fighting and saying, "Do you think he wants me to put the hurt on him? Yes, I do. Ah, ah." They kept the last scream, and then they had Mordecai launch Rigby on there, which I found pretty dope. And it was a nice touch to that game. Another game based off of that episode is when they were in space and you had to get away from that Mordecai and Rigby mashup monster or something in the cart. And of course, the other game based off the episode Just Set Up the Chairs is when they had to get away from that red villain thing, devil type character and stuff. And there was actually a bonus to that one in which once you reach the end, you get to use that lemon burger hero dude to fight the red guy. If you guys had played on the Cartoon Network website as much as I did as a kid, then you would understand and know what games I'm talking about. And of course, Ed, Edd and Eddy had some of the best online games ever. Like there was this Toy Twister one when you had to move Eddie around on the board, that log thing with plank on it, and then Ed was he was trying to balance him, and then Double D was on a typewriter trying to calculate all the money. What I found pretty funny and creative about that game is the fact that when Eddie would leave the board, like he would fall off, of course you would hear that whistle sound as of falling. Ed wouldn't do anything, but Double D, he'd be scared, and then he in the cash register or typewriter would just fall. Oh my god. That's funny. Of course, Ed and Eddy had also had good games too. There's other games there's the cart one when you had to destroy other carts and stuff. Forgot the names of them, but yeah, that's what that one was about. There's another one when you had to, which was about spinners, which is kind of like a Beyblade parody or something. And of course, there's the other one, which happens to be another one of the best games, To the Ed Stream. That game was so fun. It's too bad I can't find any more versions or playable things of a game, but it was just so cool. Of course, who can't forget another game based off the episode Tag Your Ed, Clash of the Idiots, when Double D had to fight off Lee Kanker. Definitely a good game. So yeah. Oh yeah, I can't stop talking about it without talking about the Courage games. Courage actually didn't have much games, to be honest. They only had a few. But one I definitely remember the most is Creep TV, when it was like in a 80s style game, retro game from back in the day, and you had to play as Courage to try to complete the game and stuff, complete the stages. It was pretty hard, but it was a definite memorable game. So yeah, those are some memories I had with the Cartoon Network website. It's too bad it's gone now. Oh man, first Nickelodeon, now Cartoon Network. It's terrible. Yeah, as for the Boomerang streaming service, unfortunately, I never had the chance to properly own it, but it's a cool service. They have shows like Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, of course, those are the big three, but they also had the Flintstones, the Jetsons, I think Yogi Bear was on there too, and they even have classic Cartoon Network shows on there, like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Camp Lazlo, My Gym Partner's a Monkey, The Life and Times of Juniper Lee. Does anyone remember that cartoon? I never mentioned it on this channel, actually. I never actually properly seen it. But some people like it. I don't know what my opinion on it is, but I'd say it's fine. Wouldn't mind checking out some episodes, though. But yeah, it's not that bad of a series. So, yeah. That's going to be shut down in the next 2 weeks, so that's going to be sad to see, but yeah. So first it was Noggin, now it's Boomerang. That sucks. But yeah, that's what I'd like to talk about there. Now I wouldn't mind showing off Game Show Network again, but just as a quick run through. But before I do that, I'd like to discuss something else. So I know many people, one person is wondering why my videos are so long. Look, I don't mean to make it this long, alright? I just have so much to talk about. Much like James A. Williams with his preschool show reviews, I just have a lot to show off and say. I don't mean to make it so long, but that's just how it is. Some guy was complaining first 35 minutes, then 36, now 37, what's next, 40? Dude, please don't complain, alright? Again, I don't mean to make these so long, alright? I just want you guys to be entertained and enjoy these videos. Alright, so that's all I gotta say for that. Now let's go ahead and go to Game Show Network really quickly. Because I wouldn't mind showing off the schedule again, but this time I won't say anything, as I'm just gonna show off the pictures this time, because the last time I showed it off, I felt like it was a bit lazy when it comes to them not showing off the pictures. So I'm just gonna go slow here. I'm gonna show off the schedule again with the actual pictures this time. Actual pictures. And I won't say anything. So here you guys go. Yeah, and as you can see here for Wheel of Fortune, they actually replaced the picture with Pat Sajak and Vanna White. Since Ryan Seacrest took over the show after Sajak left, they decided to change it up, even though Sajak is still involved in these late 2010s episodes. Alright, moving on. Yeah, and there's Match Game, the new version. Of course, Flipside's there too. Okay, that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video. So next time for Reels, I will be going through the schedule for Scooptober for Cartoon Network and Boomerang respectively. And I'm just going to say this now, but that video is going to have a very special opening from a certain show that's creepy. It's not Courage the Cowardly Dog, it's not Scooby-Doo, it's not Goosebumps, it's something I bet you guys will not remember or not even hear of. But there's your warning, and hopefully after you see that, you'll probably hear it, you'll probably understand where it came from. But yeah. For Reels, guys, I'll see you till then. Thank you for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for that. Alright. See you soon. Bye.